maximum weight for Mikey Garcia. The problem with Mikey Garcia is when you tell him it's not possible, he goes completely the other way. So when people tell him that he's not a welterweight and he can't become a 5-division world champion, he just wants to prove them wrong. This fight is a pure 50-50 fight, and the closer it gets, more people believing Jesse Vargas can win this fight. He's had the best camp ever. People worried about him coming back to 147. He has made the weight so well. He is so fired up, pumped up for this fight. And this fight is going to tell us everything we need to know about Mikey Garcia in the welterweight division. He lost to Errol Spence. He says things didn't work out then, no excuses, but he has his reasons. But let's see if he can actually go and win a welterweight world championship. If he can beat Jesse Vargas in style, I think there's an argument that he can become a world champion. But Jesse Vargas is so pumped for this fight. It's such a wonderful fight. You know, Jesse told me at the start of this promotion that it would be like Morales against Barrera. I said, that's strong words, leave that for me to say. He said, I promise you're going to get everything in this fight. I'm going to put it all on the line. You've got a 4-division world champion against a 2-division world champion. We're going to have over 10,000 in there tomorrow night. It's going to be absolutely jumping. What a card. Yafai Chocolatito, Julio Cesar Martinez against Jay Harris. You know, this man here making his heavyweight return to the ring. Israel Madrimov in a world championship eliminator. Pacheco, Espino, and there's a lot of people who are calling Mikey Garcia's name. You know, this man here, he just wants the Garcia this year. Ryan or Mikey, he's not bothered. But, you know, I've made no secret that, you know, from a promotional point of view, as a promoter, you would want to get the opponent for the best price possible. It's part of the business, and from Canelo and Eddie Reynoso's point of view, you want the guy that you want to step in the ring with. So whether those two can be the same person, we'll see. But I think 9 weeks out this Saturday, Canelo Alvarez, none of my business, but I'm guessing we'll be making a decision on his opponent this weekend.
Joe, are you feeling as optimistic as any of this is going to get worked out soon?
I think very optimistic about that. I think we're days away from doing that. I do need to drink with Eddie after this, maybe with Frank's as well. He's probably slightly better with the numbers than Eddie, but yeah, absolutely. I think we're days away from doing that, and we're excited to get going with that promotion.
Joe Parker, for a number of years, maybe a decade even, the heavyweight division was kind of boring. I mean, you had Vladimir Klitschko at the top of it, not a lot of top guys to compete with him. Now, it just seems like with the Fury win, yourself, Dillian White, Derek Chisora, I mean, so many guys out there. We'll see another fight this weekend. Adam Konoski's an entertaining fighter. So many guys out there. It seems like this is a really good time to be in the heavyweight division.
I think it's a great time to be a heavyweight. You know, the heavyweight division's on fire. You know, I'm right up there, you know, ranked number 2, and I consider myself one of the best in the world, so I have to take care of business this weekend, and then it's up to Eddie to lock in a big fight. Absolutely, so looking forward to it.
But how are you feeling physically? You come off the spider bite, maybe the worst spider bite I've ever heard of, that, you know, cost you a significant fight last year against Derek Chisora. How are you feeling going into this one? And I guess, how do you get back to that top level?
It's 1-0 to the spider.
You know, he's now got a t-shirt with the spider. I mean, he's, you know, we thought that Joseph Parker had the best excuse with the spider bite until Deontay Wilder come along with the ring walk suit, you know. But this was just, from our point of view, just a really depressing moment when this guy had trained so hard for the Chisora fight. It was the perfect fight for him, you know, going back to the UK for what would have been his 3rd fight at the time. And when they called me and said about the spider bite they'd picked up in New Zealand, it was a nightmare, and it was one of those where it sounded like the worst excuse in the world, but was absolutely 1,000,000% true. And so far, so he's taken it well, and he's now a new nickname, and you know, all his new apparel is branded up with spiders. So you know, it's a good sign.
I guess